So to find slope, there is going to be 4 different ways. In this video, I'm going to talk about 2. One of them is going to be finding slope from a graph. The other one is going to be finding slope from a table. So we're going to look at finding slope from a graph first. And what we want to do is we want to look and we want to count how far one of these points is away from the other. It doesn't matter which point you start at. I always start at the lower one, but it doesn't matter. So what you're going to do is you're going to count how far this is up. So if we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went 4 up. So that's going to be a positive 4 because we're going up. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right, which means it's going to be positive because up is positive, right is positive, negative is going to be left and down. So you're going to always write your slope with your rise over your run. So it's going to be your y over your x all the time. So my slope is going to be 4 over 3. So m is going to equal 4 over 3 because your m is what your slope variable always is. Now, the next one, I'm going to start from the top point and go to the bottom. It does not matter, remember. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went 5 down. So I always put that -5 to show that I went 5 down. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So it's a positive 4. So my slope, remember it's always y over x. My m, or my slope, is going to equal a -5 over 4. Now, if you notice, with this line, you can check to see if your answer is correct because it should be a positive slope because it rises to the right. Now with this one declines from the left, so it is a negative value. So that's how you know you're correct. Now we're going to be looking at how to find a slope from a table. So this has a similar concept, and with this one, you are trying to find your change in y over your change in x. Okay, so you want to look at your table and you want to see, okay, what is the change that is happening? Now, slope is always a constant rate, so it's always going to stay the same. If it doesn't, it is not a linear equation, but in this case, if you notice, 2 to 5, it's a +3. 5 to 8 is +3. So 5 plus 3 is going to give you 8. 8 plus 3 is going to give you 11. So our y change is adding 3. Our x change goes from 1 to 3, which is going to be a +2. 3 to 5, which is a +2. And 5 to 7, which is a +2. So our slope is always y over x. So our m value is 3 over 2. So it is going to be a positive slope. Okay, our last example is going to be, we're going to see what is our changes of our y's and our x's. So you notice 6 and 4, it is going to be, you're subtracting 2, subtracting 2, subtracting 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. So from here, it's going from a -3 to a -2. It is getting going up by a +1. So -3 plus 1 is -2. -2 plus 1 is -1. And -1 plus 1 is 0. So my slope, remember, it's always y over x, so the change in y over x. So my m, or my slope, is going to be -2 over 1, which also can be written as -2. So either way would work.